put this mic in front of me, so I'm trying to get used to that. So this is kind of an older topic that went around, but I just never talked about it or covered it or nothing like that. But there's this creator called Kaya Mintz popping off on TikTok, and his little gay buddy, what was his name, Vyoko. They were making videos talking about how content creation is harder than a 9 to 5. Right now they're making gym advice videos, which I have to say are real wonderful, but I'm not talking about their gym videos today. Today I want to talk about just those videos, talking about unemployment too. I want to talk about that. So I guess what I can do first, honestly, just show you the videos that I'm talking about.
Tired from what? Content creation is harder than your 9 to 5. You really don't know how much hard work goes into creating multiple videos a day. Being constantly creative with new video ideas, trying to make footage look good, getting new shots, taking many takes over and over, it can get to be a lot. So yeah, I'm tired.
Alright, so we could probably get a little gist of that and obviously agree that is utter bullshit. There is no way that was harder than a 9 to 5. Bro woke up, went to his gaming PC, played Valorant, and then called it a day. Maybe edited a TikTok or two. By the way, if you go to his YouTube channel, he has 900 subscribers and only shorts, so I don't know what he's doing full-time creator-wise. But anyways, these next two are from Vyoko, the gay buddy.
Not hating, but you got 3 YouTube vids. What do you edit so much? I spend a ton of time on videos that I upload here alone. It might not seem like a lot because the videos are only 20 to 30 seconds long, but I do spend a lot of time brainstorming, recording, and editing videos just for you. I genuinely think people underestimate how much time this consumes. It takes a while, and on top of all of that, try doing it every single day. Not that easy, is it?
So for that one, I kind of am more on the agreeing side, I'm not gonna lie. Now, granted, TikToks are not that hard to edit. Let me be real here. I do kind of the same shit, but it don't take me hours upon hours. Granted, I don't make shorts really anymore. I prefer long form content. But in short, really, like, dude, it's not going to take up your whole day to make a couple shorts. But he isn't wrong completely with just like how long it takes to edit, how long it gets to shoot and all that. I'll get into that later.
Being a full-time TikToker is harder than a 9 to 5. So let me tell you why my job is harder than yours. I hate being able to work whenever I want, where I want. It just makes it super hard to stay disciplined and keep uploading. Not having a boss means I can get lazy, and whenever I feel like it. And there's probably nothing worse than being able to sleep in all day because you don't have to show up. It makes wanting to get out of bed every morning a challenge. It sucks. A 9 to 5 is easier because you show up, get told what to do, and then you can go home. It's not that hard. Plus, we're constantly draining our pool of creativity, and when you run out of creativity, you encounter a large barrier. Getting past that is a challenge. I'm just playing. I'd much rather have this job than an actual 9 to 5. Ain't no way I'm working at McDonald's.
So at least with that one, he was joking at the end instead of just being like, yeah, this shit's harder than a 9 to 5. Which, I mean, to give you the short answer, no, it's not. And I know he was kind of joking with that advice, and maybe Kayam is too, but the thing is, like, there's a lot of people who go off that advice and just think, oh, 9 to 5s are really hard. I don't want to do it. And it don't help. There's a lot of these social media content creators, whether it's a joke or not, spreading this information about, hey, just be a social media creator, just drop ship, just do this and that, and you don't gotta work a 9 to 5. And some of the points they make too with working a 9 to 5 and why it's not as hard as social media is, oh, they don't stay disciplined, they don't got a boss, they can go to sleep whenever, which those are all great things. Like, I would love to wake up whenever the fuck I want and not have to worry about, oh, I gotta go to work in like 2 hours. Maybe with the discipline thing though, the only way I could see that actually being true maybe is that, yeah, you're on your own and you can't stay disciplined to finish the video, get it up in time. But the thing is, you don't have a deadline being a social media creator. You can literally upload whenever and nobody's gonna give a fuck. And I mean, we can get the obvious out of the way. Working as a construction worker, a McDonald's worker, hell, a janitor is gonna be harder than a social media creator job. Because literally, what I'm doing right now, I'm literally sitting at my damn computer right now reading off of a notes list, talking about whatever. That's not hard at all. However though, I do want to just put this in here that despite that, I do see why some people think social media is easy. It's really not easy if you think about it. Like, for instance, to actually make a good video, you have to get a script, have an idea, record it, then you have to edit the video, do the thumbnail right, title it right. Like, it's a whole different scenario now, instead of like years back where you could just literally upload a video of you just farting on your camera and that's it. Now you have to fart in your camera, then put in your OnlyFans, and then say you got a feet fetish, you know, all that cool shit. A lot of people have that misconception of, yeah, let me just put my phone up, record, and go edit. Granted, that's different for some creators. There are some people who literally just set up a camera and just talk, and they have millions of subscribers. But they also have a personality, and there's something there that is meaningful in the content. It's not just me setting a camera down and being like, you know, I ate a burger today. Like, no one gives a fuck what I ate about. If I sat down my phone and it was just like, yo, Hitler, what if he was like black or something? Like, that would get people to click. But for the most part, with a social media job, you're not going out into the field building something. Well, actually, you kind of are, depending on what you're doing. Like, if you're making social media videos, like Mr. Beast, that I could see being stressful, because you got to build a set, you got to come up with the idea, you got to get your crew ready, you got to pay your crew, you got editors. It keeps going down. Like, I can see why that would be stressful. But if you're literally just like me, you sit down at your chair, just record a video, talk about whatever, or react to something, it's really not that hard. But what don't help is this unemployment mentality, which that's actually really what I want to talk about. I feel like social media has kind of ruined the perception of working a 9-to-5 job, because if you look, unemployment rates are really low. Like, jobs are looking for people all the time. Despite them saying they're hiring, they're really not. But then there's a reason for unemployment though. Like, people aren't wanting to work, but this is also excluding things like, you know, low jobs available, pay so low where you go homeless. But I feel like social media influencers like Andrew Tate or like any drop shipping YouTuber has just ruined the perception of working, really. Because if you work a 9-to-5, you're basically broke. Which, I mean, they're not really wrong depending on the job. But also now, like, kids are getting influenced who haven't even worked to influence, just be like, hey, I need to start a business. Sign up for my course right now, where I'm going to show you how to get absolute crazy abs, absolute babes on your side, and a yacht. If you look it up, I think it was 75% of kids want to be YouTubers and streamers nowadays. That's crazy amount. If you think about it, back in the day, probably like early 2010s, I would say, being a YouTuber as a job was like out of the window. But nowadays, you can look at YouTubers, like, people are making so much money off of that, making a living off of that. And now, kind of going off of the Andrew Tate thing I was saying, people like him or people in this field have been getting off this perception of you need to have a business, otherwise you are going to be a poor brokey that is stuck in the Matrix. Which, first off, the Matrix shit is stupid. Don't believe that. Second off, we need that 9-to-5 workforce. That's the thing. No matter how many people get rich, we're still going to have those poor people at the bottom. Like, the cycle is going to keep going. There's no way out of it. And I'm not saying don't start a business, don't do drop shipping, don't do this or that, make money. I'm not saying that. I mean, I think if you want to go start a business, go on Shopify, start drop shipping, do that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the mentality of so many people want to do that and not work. But if we don't have that workforce, how as an economy are we going to operate? Let's just say this. You're at McDonald's, all right? You're getting a burger, you know, McDouble, basket of fries, maybe a chocolate milk because, you know, your tummy needs it, little big boy. And all of a sudden, all the McDonald's workers quit because they just made $1 million off of drop shipping. Okay, sweet. But who's going to make your burger? Are you going to go back there for free labor and make that burger? I think fucking not, because you're an accountant. My point is, no matter how rich we get, we need someone at the bottom to work. Also, since I have you here, join my Discord server. Unemployment is a huge thing. Like, it's been really bad as of late. From the Bureau of Labor Statistics, over 6.3 million people are unemployed as of the 2023-2024 year. Technically, it's 2023, but it can lead up into 2024. But that's a lot of people that are unemployed. Granted, this is also bringing in just low jobs, low pay, other statistics. But, like, this is also bringing the statistic. What? The statistic. I can't speak. The fact that people aren't wanting to work just cuz. To even go into further detail, 11.4% of unemployed people are teens. 3.7% is adult men, 3.1% is adult women, and the rest of are just all the different races. It's split up into different percentiles, but I don't feel like going through that. If you want to read that yourself, I'll leave it in the link in the description. But like, just from seeing those percentages and the number of people, that's pretty bad. And I'm pretty sure that 6.3 is only like in America. I think people should, I think people should work a job. I don't think we should be getting rid of this 9-to-5 job mentality. Like, here's the thing. I currently work a 9-to-5 job. I have to rely on that job for a stable income because I have to, pay my car, pay my phone, pay my insurance, pay all my bills. That's what I rely on because I don't make enough money from my music, or I don't even make any money off of this. I'm hoping to, but like, I have to work my way up here. There's a lot of people who are unemployed just because they don't want to work. How are you going to get anywhere in life? This next part I explained two people, one that's not financially stable and has no goals, and one person that is financially stable and has some goals. I can bring up two examples right now. Actually, more, honestly. So I was working at another grocery store. I was working in the deli, and I had this coworker I was with. I don't even know if it was one of his first jobs or something, but I was working with him, and he was telling me he wants to quit because the job was stressful. So I told him, like, okay, well, are you gonna quit, find a new job or something? And he told me no, he's just gonna quit, live off of Social Security. What? Let me tell you, Social Security is not a lot. And so he left. A little advice for anyone trying to find jobs. If you're currently working a job, don't just dip and then find a new job. Find a new job first, then put your 2 weeks in once you get that job, and then bounce. Now, right now, I could bring up an example of like someone who actually is my girlfriend. She works a job as a server right now, and she goes to school, but she has goals and stuff she wants to set financially and in the future. She wants to be a teacher. And granted, yeah, those don't pay well. You know what? That's what's going to make her happy. And at least she has some set for her and her goals and financially. But then you have the bottom of the barrel people, the lazy people who aren't working. They're stuck in their parents' basement playing World of Warcraft, masturbating to God knows what nowadays. And I just want to make sure like you guys don't end up like that. I know I can't influence everybody. If I can at least influence one of you guys to actually build a change in your life, motivate yourself to get up there, have goals, get money, all that stuff, that'll make me way happier. Moral of the story, don't be lazy and get a job. And if you want to work towards being a social media influencer, entrepreneur, dropshipper, whatever, make sure you put the grind in and the work in for it. That's going to do it for this video. I know it's kind of different than what I've posted before, but I told you I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about, alright? Thank you all for watching this video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you really hated it. Go ahead, listen to my music, Rugs, under all platforms. By the time this video comes out, I still have a song up, but I'll have one dropping soon. Just go follow Rugs for more music updates. Leave a comment below, comment something nutty, something cool, maybe video ideas. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm probably gonna go to bed. I might stay up, I don't know.
I just smoke a doobie small, I don't know if this shit lace. Check my color, Elma school, they judging me cause of my race. Be my steady while my ice spaghettis hit your fucking face. That's some cap shit, might give you a cap, but I'ma catch a case. I just smoke a doobie small, I don't know if this shit lace.